What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are live at Cedar Park, Texas, at Cedar Park High School for yet another Eastview baseball game. Your Patriots coming in tonight at 1-10, taking on the first place, or tied for first place, Cedar Park Timberwolves. They sit at 8-3. We've got a big logjam for the top of the district. Eastview already mathematically eliminated from playoff contention, but there's a lot more baseball to be played still this season. We've got 3 more district contests, including tonight, and 1 more tomorrow. Unfortunately, not going to be able to have that one on the broadcast, but 3 more games after today, 3 more district games to be broadcast. Looking over to the district standings, it's Liberty Hill, Rouse, Cedar Park, and Georgetown, all sitting there at 8-3. Everything indicating that those will be the District 25 representatives towards the playoffs. Leander still hanging there. Could make the playoffs if it breaks just right. They sit at 6-5. Glenn 3-8. Marble Falls 2-9. Eastview sitting at the bottom 1-10. But Cedar Park is coming off of a bit of an uncharacteristic loss. Back on Thursday, they won 4-3 against Liberty Hill. That was last week. And then this week on Tuesday, they dropped the game 12-10 against Glenn. So Glenn picking up the upset victory. That's their third district win of the season. Eastview, of course, splitting the season series 1 apiece with Glenn. Right now, Cedar Park has the lead at 1-0 in the season series between Eastview and Cedar Park. But we got some news to announce for Eastview. Patrick Reyes back in the lineup. He has been missing since early April. The last game that he played was against Leander back on the 8th. So that's a good bat and a good arm for Eastview to have back in the dugout. He will be hitting 5th today for your Patriots, getting the start on the mound. So it will be Adam Vaughn versus Patrick Reyes. Eastview not going to have to face Cade Davis again, who was absolutely excellent in the game between these two teams the first time that they played. I believe he went 6 innings in that game. Just an absolute lights-out performance from him.
Hitting for Logan Deanderhoff. Batting fourth, number 10, Jesus Santana at third base. Batting fifth and pitching, number 12, Patrick Reyes. Batting sixth and catching, number 13, Joe Quintanilla. Batting seventh, playing left field, number 15, Randall Ellis. Batting eighth, playing shortstop, number 8, Daniel Boyer. And batting ninth, playing first base, number 14, Gary Torres. Eastview Patriots are coached by head coach Matt Fuller. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for your Cedar Park Timberwolves. Leading off, number 1, playing left field, Cade Davis. Right field, sorry. Batting second, number 24, shortstop, Julian Swift. Batting third, number 19, catcher, Louis Alonso. Batting fourth and on the mound, number 25, Adam Vaughn. Batting fifth, number 21, center fielder, Christian Pickens. Batting sixth, playing first base, number 26, Jackson Harvey. Batting seventh, playing left field, number 22, Houston Molinaro. Batting eighth, playing third base, number 5, Ethan Becker. gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem by our good friend, Miss Amy Harvey.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous night. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the balls bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner yet wave. For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Play ball.
Alrighty, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Had some technical difficulties getting started, but we are ready to go here. We are live from Cedar Park High School in Cedar Park, Texas, for the second game and final game in the season series between your Eastview Patriots and the Cedar Park Timberwolves. Good evening, everybody. My name is Jack Farrell, and we will be here through the duration of this one. It's Patrick Reyes versus Adam Vaughn. For your pitchers tonight, Patrick Reyes back into the lineup for Eastview for the first time since the Leander game on April 8th. So it's been over half a month for Patrick, and he is a welcome sight to have back in the lineup for Eastview. He's a good bat to have and a good arm. Someone that they have sorely missed, as depth is not one of the big strengths of this Eastview team. But Cedar Park enters tonight at 8-3, tied for first place, but they are coming off of a bit of an uncharacteristic loss. We'll get to that in a moment. The four teams tied for first place right now are Liberty Hill, Leander, Cedar Park, and Georgetown. All of them sit at 8-3. A little space between them is Leander. They sit at 6-5. Technically, they are still alive for playoff contention, but they're going to need some help from some of these teams in front of them. Glenn sits at 3-8. Marble Falls at 2-9, and Eastview at the bottom at 1-10. But Cedar Park, speaking of giving some teams help, Leander needs some teams ahead of them to lose, and Cedar Park did that on Tuesday. They dropped an uncharacteristic game against Glenn that was 12-10. Last time these two lined up, Cedar Park won at 4-0 as Adam Vaughn gets Ben Berglund started with the ball inside. Berglund getting the start at second base here today. Another position for Berglund as he swings at this one, fouls it off, strike one. Berglund looking to get back in a good groove after struggling at the plate on Tuesday. Takes this one inside, is ahead of the count, 2-1. The game against that very tough Rouse team, Berglund went 0-for-4, 3 strikeouts in the game. The 2-1 pitch to him. So he swings at this one. This one going to get through the hole in the infield. That's a base hit for Ben Berglund to lead us off. Eastview has their first man aboard, bringing up Tyler Huerta.
Now batting for Eastview, number 11, Tyler Huerta.
Huerta hitless on Tuesday as well. There's Adam Vaughn. Steps back to the mound for Cedar Park. Vaughn looking in, checks Berglund. The first pitch to Huerta is fouled off. For Cedar Park, Adam Vaughn did start for Cedar Park in the game at Eastview, but he was playing at third base. Here he will be on the mound tonight. As Huerta's looking at an 0-1, takes that pitch. That one's just off the plate, a ball and a strike. Hope you were able to catch these starting lineups, but if not, take it through you throughout this first inning. As the throw over is not in time as Berglund dives in safely. Huerta steps back out of the box. Vaughn looks in, checks Berglund. Here's the pitch, and that one's chopped. This one will be a tough play. That one can't get over the head of Vaughn, but the runner will advance. That acts as a sacrifice for Tyler Huerta on the ground out to the pitcher.
Now batting for the Patriots, number 2, Ryan Pullen.
Ryan Pullen to the plate now. He and Huerta flip-flopping today as the production has been a little bit better for Ryan as of late. 1 for 3 against Rouse with a single. Sees first pitch swing, and Eastview staying aggressive here in the first inning. We're a few games removed from it, but Ryan Pullen a couple weeks ago did pull off a 4-hit game against Glenn. But now looking at an 0-1. So he takes a big cut through that one. That's strike 2. Ryan not in the field today. Berglund getting his usual spot there at second base. Ellis getting the start in left field where Berglund's been lately. But now the 0-2 to Pullen. Fights that one off. The count remains 0-2. So Berglund, Huerta, and Pullen are your first 3 for Eastview. Jesus Santana starting at third base. Reyes at pitcher and Quintanilla at catcher. All next as that pitch misses, a ball and a strike now to Pullen. And to round out your lineup, 7, 8, 9 is the left fielder Ellis, the shortstop Boyer, and the first baseman Torres. Logan Niederhauser getting the start out at right field today, but he will not be in the batting order. Here's Vaughn again. That one downstairs, count evens up. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes to the Patriot DH. Vaughn checks Berglund. Here he comes. This one hit on the ground to second base. Eats him up a little bit, but the throw will be in time to retire Pullen. That is out number 2 on the ground out to second base. Brings up Jesus Santana with Ben Berglund advancing to third base. So the first run of the game threatening 90 feet away for Jesus Santana. Adam Vaughn looking to get through it cleanly as that one skips away. That's a good block at catcher. As that's Louis Alonso, number 19. Santana, one of only 2 Eastview players not struck out by Rouse pitching last game. Is that one downstairs? He's looking at a 2-0 now. Cleanup hitter for the Patriots today. Takes that pitch, now 2-1. He swings at this one high in the air. That'll be down for a base hit, and Eastview takes the lead. This one rolling all the way back to the wall. Santana digging for second, and he will be there for a stand-up 2-out double that gives Eastview the lead. Berglund comes home on the RBI from Santana.
Pitcher number 12, Patrick Reyes.
Now Patrick Reyes coming to the plate. First pitch to him downstairs. This is your starting pitcher for Eastview this evening. That one misses away. Reyes now ahead in the count 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. That one catches the top of the zone, strike one. The 2-1 now. Swing and a miss. Count even, 2-2 for Reyes. Vaughn, the 2-2. That one misses low, count goes full. One aboard, one in scoring position. That's Jesus Santana at second base. Time called, so Vaughn will have to step off. He was ready to go, though. Vaughn checks the runner. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. That's the first strikeout of the game for Adam Vaughn, and that retires the side. But not before one run scores on a pair of hits for Eastview. A single for Berglund and a double for Santana. We head to the home half of the first inning. Kate Davis, Julian Swift, and Louis Alonso will lead things off for the Cedar Park Timberwolves. After this, you're listening to Eastview Baseball on Vype Live.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
Back in it for the bottom of the first inning. Kate Davis will lead things off for Cedar Park. He's the right fielder, followed by shortstop Julian Swift and catcher Louis Alonso, pitcher Adam Vaughn, center fielder Christian Pickens, first baseman Jackson Harvey, left fielder Houston Molinaro, then third baseman Ethan Becker, rounded out by the second baseman hitting ninth, Quint Mullins. So no DH today for Cedar Park, and of course, just as a quick refresher, going to take you around the infield for Eastview. Pitcher and catcher, of course, going to be Patrick Reyes and Joe Quintanilla. Gary Torres at first base. Ben Berglund, little unusual. We've seen him at short. We've seen him in left. We've seen him all throughout the outfield. I'm not sure that we've seen him at second base yet, but that's where he's starting today. Daniel Boyer has made a home for himself at shortstop. That's his place today. Jesus Santana, ever present at third. Then in left will be Rendell Ellis. Tyler Huerta, of course, in center field, and in right, Logan Niederhauser, not in the batting order, but will be in the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, leading off for the Timberwolves, right fielder number 1, Cade Davis.
So Davis, excellent on the mound in the first of the season series, but behind the plate, or at the plate, excuse me, nothing too remarkable, 0 for 3 with a base on balls. So now that he is off the rubber, see if he can turn around more offensive production. As here's Reyes, the first pitch to the right fielder. That one just upstairs and a little away. So 1-0. The 1-0 pitch to Davis. That one just misses the outside corner, now 2-0. Swift on deck. Here's Reyes, the 2-0 delivery. That one upstairs as well, so Reyes not finding the strike zone here early. 3 pitches, 3 balls. But he comes to the mound for the first time with a lead. Is that one outside, ball 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, now batting for the Timberwolves, shortstop number 24, Julian Swift.
Brings Julian Swift to the plate, 1 for 4 in the first game, a single and a strikeout. He's getting the start at shortstop today. So each team getting their first batter on base. Berglund with the single, Davis with a 4-pitch walk. As a little check swing, is that one going to roll into the field of play, but they're going to call it a foul ball. Would have acted as a sacrifice. Davis would have made it to second easily. But instead, he'll have an 0-1 count. Swift getting some instruction from the third base coach. Reyes delivers downstairs. The runner has to hold. Count even now, a ball and a strike apiece. One aboard with nobody out here in the bottom of the first. As that one's hit well, that's a base hit. That one's gonna roll all the way to the wall out in left field. They're gonna hold, no, they're gonna wave Davis around. He's digging for home. The throw for Boyer will not be made. And a RBI double for Julian Swift ties the game up, one apiece here in the bottom of the inning. That Eastview lead did not last for long as Julian Swift ties the game up. Brings Louis Alonso 1 for 3 in the first game between these two. He's also hit by pitch as he reached with a single as well. But now he has inherited a runner in scoring position. First pitch swinging fouled off for the catcher Alonso. Reyes looking in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one's chopped to shortstop. Boyer is there. The throw over, right on the money on time, but the runner does advance to third base with one away.
Now batting for the Timberwolves, pitcher number 25, Adam Vaughn.
So that puts a runner on third base with the pitcher, Adam Vaughn, coming to the plate. Another 1 for 3. Vaughn has a few different ways he can do it. When he takes the first pitch here, that's a strike. The 0-1 pitch from Reyes. That one swung on. That'll be a base hit, so Cedar Park takes the lead. Niederhauser lets this one get by him. He's able to track it down as Adam Vaughn races into second base with a double of his own. And Cedar Park now has the 2-1 lead in the bottom of the first. So in his return to the lineup, Cedar Park doing a good job figuring out Reyes. As Adam Vaughn with the double, he will head back to the dugout as we will have a pinch runner. It's Brooks Dillman at second base now, number 11. Brings Christian Pickens, the center fielder, to the plate for his first at-bat. 1 for 3 with a double. That one outside for Reyes, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Reyes checks the runner. Here he goes. That one inside, big lead there at second base for Adam Vaughn. The 2-0. That's chopped right back to shortstop again. Runner to third, out of first.
Now batting first baseman number 26, Jackson Harvey.
So Adam Vaughn's pinch runner, Dillman, is now at third base, 90 feet away. But we have two away after the Pickens ground out. This first pitch swung on, lifted down the line, foul. This one potentially playable for Torres, but It's going to get out of play. Harvey, the first baseman for Cedar Park tonight, wasn't in the starting lineup the first time these two teams played. Now the 1-1. Swing and a miss there for Harvey. Actually, it was Molinaro who was not in the lineup. Harvey did get the start at first base. He just went 0 for 1 officially. He had a few pinch hitters, and the 0 for 1 threw me. He had a couple walks that kept his at-bat count low as that pitch drops in. A beautiful breaking ball from Patrick Reyes to end the inning. But that is not before Cedar Park brings 2 home on a pair of doubles and a walk, so they lead at 2-1 as we head to the second inning. It'll be 6, 7, and 8. That's Quintanilla, Ellis, and Boyer due up for Eastview. Adam Vaughn heads back to the mound for his second inning of work, and we will head to another break. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to Patriot Baseball on Vype Live.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
Ladies and gentlemen, leading off for the Patriots, number 13, Joe Quintanilla.
Back in it for the top of the second inning. Hard to believe we are already so far to the end of the season now. Just 2 more games after this one that we will have broadcast for you. 1 at home, 1 on the road. Marble Falls at home on Tuesday, and then our season finale on the road on Friday at Leander. So that'll be senior night for us on Tuesday. Quintanilla fouls back that pitch. It's a 1-1 count. And you can't ask for a much better evening for baseball. 81 degrees, nice and breezy as the sun goes down. Count now 1-2 on Quintanilla. Both teams put numbers on the board in the first inning, both of them with 2 hits. Cedar Park, though, does it with a pair of doubles, which brought in the second run. That's a swing and a miss on Quintanilla. That'll be the second strikeout of the game for Adam Vaughn. Struck out Reyes to end the first. Strikes out Quintanilla to start the second. Brings Randall Ellis to the plate. Ellis 0 for 2 in his last outing. First pitch misses to Ellis. He's ahead in the count, 1-0. Ellis playing out in left field today. 2-0 to him. Here comes Vaughn working quickly. This one's fouled back, so 2-1 count to the left fielder, Ellis. It's an excellent way to kick off your weekend. I like being able to come sit outside at these games. There's a swing and a miss there for Ellis. Vaughn doing a good job working the strike zone. Shakes off one side. Looks in the 2-2. There's another swing and a miss. Got 3 in a row now. 3 strikeouts all in a row, all of them swinging.
Now batting for the Patriots, number 8, Daniel Boyer.
As after a shaky start to the first inning, Adam Vaughn is really locked in here. That one drops in on Boyer. Another beautiful pitch. Adam Vaughn starting to feel it. The 0-1 pitch. Boyer fouls that off. That's strike 2. Boyer hitless against Rouse, but did reach safely on a hit by pitch. As now Vaughn looks in after getting the sign. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and that's a foul tip, strike 3, 4 strikeouts in a row. As he gets the side, we head now to the bottom of the second after Eastview goes down in order in the top of the second. Houston Molinaro, Ethan Becker, and Quint Mullen due up for Cedar Park. They lead it 2-1. Reyes back to the mound to try and limit the damage. We'll be back after this.
I loved playing high school sports. I loved the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, all the pageantry, and I wanted to keep playing. But I graduated. No colleges called, and neither did the pros. So, to stay close to the game I loved, I decided to become a high school official. You know, a referee. When I played high school sports, I learned the importance of integrity, good sportsmanship, and respect for the rules. Now, as a high school official, I get to help model these same values to others. Maybe the colleges and the pros didn't call, but the kids in Texas did. And now, I'm enjoying the competition, the camaraderie, the bands, the crowds, and all the pageantry of high school sports all over again.
Interested in becoming a licensed high school official? Go to highschoolofficials.com to learn more and begin the application process.
Not bad for the walk-up for Houston Molinaro. Left fielder comes to the plate, left-handed. So he takes the first pitch, just missed him, ball 1. It'll be the bottom of the order for Cedar Park in inning number 2. They have a 1-run lead. As that one swung on, that'll be over the head of Berglund, excuse me. As that one got away from Niederhauser, usually a pretty sure fielder out and right, as the throw is going to be just late. As Houston Molinaro is aboard. As that one a single with the fielding error, giving him the extra base. But leadoff player into second base, into scoring position. But no errors scored on the scoreboard. The first pitch to Becker misses downstairs. Reyes checks the runner. Got the throw over. It's a throw back to Boyer. Right on the money, but just a bit late. But not a bad idea to try and keep Molinaro back there at second base. He's already taking a much smaller lead this time around. Reyes checks him. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one misses. 2-0 now to Ethan Becker. Quint Mullen, the second baseman, is on deck. The 2-0. That's going to be down for a base hit into center field. That one drops, and it just gets under the glove of Huerta. He'll have to watch this one roll over the wall as Niederhauser is going to track it down. Digging for third, a run scores, and a stand-up triple for Ethan Becker.
Now back to the Timberwolves. Second baseman number 15, Quint Mullen.
So Cedar Park adds on one more with nobody out here in the bottom of the second inning. Eastview struggling out in the outfield as Niederhauser and Huerta have been some of their more sure fielders all game as they give up a couple extra bases on those plays each. Now ahead to Mullen, 0-1. Reyes looking in. Pitch misses outside, that's 1-1 now. Here's Patrick Reyes back to the mound, the 1-1. Swung on, fouled back. Heads up, everybody. One outside, the 2-2 now. Cade Davis will be on deck for Cedar Park. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second inning. That's another base hit. The run will score. Ellis knocks it down out and left. The throw in will hold the runner there at first base, but Quentin Mullen, an RBI single. Makes it a 4-1 game. And Eastview did go scoreless against Cedar Park, so they are able to surpass their total in the first game in the first inning, but Cedar Park now also able to tie their production in the first game in just 2 innings. And there's still nobody away here in the bottom of the second. Davis to the plate, walked his first time up, fouls it off for strike 1. A lot of tough bats here in the Cedar Park lineup. Not an easy out amongst the group, and their record reflects it. Sitting perched atop the district standings. Here's Reyes, the 0-1. That one skips in the dirt. Runner's going to go. He'll be safe. So runner back in scoring position for Cedar Park. A ball and a strike. Here's Reyes, the 1-1. Fouled off. As the breeze tonight is absolutely no joke. As Patrick gets his time for Quintanilla. Joe sets himself up. Reyes checks the runner at second base. Here's the 1-2 pitch. A defensive swing there for Davis. That'll keep him alive. Patrick comes set. The 1-2 offering. That one's grounded to Torres. Gary able to get it, the flip over to Reyes, and he will be in time to the bag for out number 1.
Now batting shortstop number 24, Julian Swift.
Let's go, Swift!
Julian Swift back to the plate, 1 for 1 on the day with a double. Brought home that first run of the game. Kay Davis on the walk. The 1-0. Oh, this is downstairs. Mullen has to hold up at first base, or at third base, excuse me. Now 2-0. Quintanilla gets set up. The 2-0 pitch. That one misses inside, now 3-0. That one hit well. Charging at it is Rendell Ellis, and he can't quite make the catch. Made a sliding stop for it. Took a moment to see whether he held up to it, but that will score a run. as that one is a base hit into left field. So Julian Swift now 2 for 2 today with a pair of RBI. It's a 5-1 game for Cedar Park in the bottom of the second inning. Rich Pullen coming out now. Might be the end of the road for Patrick Reyes, as Cedar Park has been hitting him pretty well today. It'll be Louis Alonso, ground out today. That looks like it might indeed be the end of the line for Patrick Reyes. Aaron Velos coming out of the bullpen. So Reyes, his first game back, does appear a little bit shaken up. So Aaron Velos will take over with one out in the bottom of the second inning. Cedar Park with one aboard. It's Julian Swift at first base. Louis Alonso will come to bat right after this. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break to give Velos a little bit of time to warm up here. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to Patriot Baseball on Vype Live.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today. What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live, we bring your teams to you.
Back in for the bottom of the second inning. Aaron Velos has taken over for Patrick Reyes here. Patrick's return to the lineup, his start. He goes an inning and a third. Gives up 5 hits and 5 runs. Only walked one batter. But now Aaron Velos will come in. He'll inherit one runner aboard. As Velos is taking some time getting warm here. Looked like they might have had to bring him in just cold. It's always a tough thing for a pitcher to not get much warm-up time and then has to warm up in front of everybody. But Cedar Park now, 5-1 lead. This should be the last one for Aaron, as we might be ready to get back into this thing. And we are back. Brush off the diamond there. And now it'll be Louis Alonso, the catcher. 0 for 1 on the day. The first pitch from Velos misses just inside. That's a ball and no strikes to Louis Alonso. Alonso grounded out to Boyer for the first out of the game. Swings at this one, lifts it into right field. Niederhauser drifting back, doesn't have a read on it, and that one's going to be down as Eastview having all sorts of trouble out in the outfield today. Digging around third is Swift, and he'll have to hold up there. But another double, and this one for Louis Alonso.
Pitcher number 25, Adam Vaughn.
This is really the first time all season we've seen anything like this from Eastview. Most of their defensive struggles this season have been on the infield. The outfield has been much more steady, but glad they're having a few more issues. That one resulting in a second base there for Louis Alonso. So that one misses outside. Now 1-0 to the pitcher, Adam Vaughn. Here's Velos, the 1-0. Lifted high in the air on the infield. Boyer coming at it. Charging up and makes the basket catch for out number 2. A little dangerous.
Now batting number 21, Christian Pickens.
But that will do it for out number 2 as Boyer pointing to the sky seems to be indicating that the wind might be a little more tricky out there than it seems to us over here. I'm sure that's what the outfield has been dealing with, the way Niederhauser was running after that thing. He was running to the left and then he took off all the way to the right, so I think the wind must be playing some tricks on these balls out here. There's a check swing there for Pickens as he holds up. This is the 8th batter of the inning for Cedar Park as they have already had 3 runs come home. We've got 2 more on the base paths, both of them in scoring position, so Christian Pickens with a base hit could bring home 2 more. Here's Velos. As he swings at this one Huerta drifting back on, and he is there reaching over to make the catch for out number 3, but not before 3 runs come across for Cedar Park in the bottom of the second. They lead it now 5-1, and they get it on 5 hits, a pair of singles, a pair of doubles, and a triple for Cedar Park in that inning, but Aaron Velos able to get out of it on the fly out to Tyler Huerta. That brings Eastview back to the batting order. It'll be 9-1-2 for them. It'll be Gary Torres, Ben Berglund, and Tyler Huerta to get us going in the top of the 3rd. Vaughn back out there for another inning. He's been good tonight. He has faced 8 batters. He's struck out 4, including 4 in a row. So it'll be Gary Torres, the first baseman, right after this. You're listening to Eastview Baseball on Vype Live. Let's see if the Patriots can get a few back here.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
Gary to the plate. Here's some messages of support from the Eastview dugout as Gary takes the first pitch offered to him. Sits outside for ball 1. So sun finally starting to drift down. Torres now ahead 2-0. The 2-0 pitch now. That one misses down and away now. Torres with some room to work. The 3-0 pitch. Strike 1. Gary 1 for 2 against Reyes, but he did have that big RBI single. Brought home 2 of those runs for Eastview. Takes that one there. He's taken all 5 pitches of this at-bat. The count goes full, 3-2. Vaughn shakes the sign off. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and fouled back. We'll do it again. Vaughn again. Upstairs, loses him for ball 4. So in the first and the third, Eastview able to get their leadoff hitter aboard, bringing up the man who did it first. Ben Berglund singled in the first inning. Came around to score. Eastview's only run of the game so far. First pitch misses to Berglund. As does the second, 2-0 to Ben. So a 3-0 count to start off Torres and a 2-0 count to start off Berglund. We will have a meeting at the mound as a result. This might be the end of the road, but the way Vaughn's been pitching, I don't think you pull him this early, but seeing as everybody came to him, I feel like that tends to indicate that he might lose the ball a little more, but I don't think that's the case here. And indeed it's not. Vaughn just needed a little talking to try and get right. That one misses to Berglund. So he can't do it on the get right pitch. Both batters in this top of the third have seen 3-0 counts. As we have a foul softball coming into the field. It will play on. A softball game going on as we speak. Jason, as this one misses downstairs to Berglund. Back-to-back walks to start off the third inning for Eastfield, and they have something working here.
Now batting with the Patriots, number 11, Tyler Huerta.
Huerta grounded out in his first plate appearance, but functionally it acted like a sacrifice, bringing Berglund from first to second. And the first pitch to Huerta, that one misses low and outside. That's ball 1. Six straight balls here for Adam Vaughn. Pulling on deck for Eastview. The 1-0 pitch to Huerta. There it is. A ball and a strike now to the Eastview center fielder. Vaughn shakes off the sign. The 1-1 pitch to Huerta. That one outside, 2-1. Who hasn't had much to swing at here in the third inning. The 2-1 pitch. So he grounds this one right back to the pitcher as he did the first time. Vaughn going to chase it down. The throw over is in time, and the 2 runners advance. So basically the exact same result for Tyler Huerta on back-to-back at-bats. He advances Berglund from first to second, but this time Gary Torres was there to sweeten the pot. Pushes him over to third base. And now 2 runners in scoring position for Eastview with 1 out in the top of the third inning. First pitch to Pullen, checks it. It was downstairs. Brian, a ground out victim back in the first inning. This one, little cue shot. That'll be down for a base hit. A run will score. Excuse me, not a base hit. That'll be down as in not a pop out or a line out. Point is enough to score the run. First pitch to Santana misses. That's ball one. So the Patriots able to get one back on the little cue shot that landed right in front of the shortstop Molinaro. So now it's Santana with the ball and a strike. One runner on third base. This here comes Vaughn with the 1-2 right at Santana. As that one got a piece of him, so he'll head to first base. That's the first hit batsman of the game for either side.
Now batting number 12, Patrick Reyes. Check that, number 17, Aaron Velo.
Oh, interesting. So the injury to Reyes is significant enough to hold him out of the rest of the contest. So Aaron Velos going to be pinch hitting. He's quickly in the hole, 0-2. As Velos, his first chances with runners in the corners. Got him swinging. That ends the top of the third inning, but not before Eastview able to bring one more across. They do strand two, but they score one. So 5-2 ball game as we enter the bottom of the third. Due up for the Cedar Park Timberwolves will be 6, 7, and 8. Jackson Harvey, Houston Molinaro, and Ethan Becker. Velos back out there for another inning of work on the mound. It's the only other defensive substitution of the game. Everyone else stays put out in the outfield and in the infield. Quintanilla remains the catcher. It's just Reyes for Velos. So Jackson Harvey comes to the plate. First baseman after striking out his first plate appearance. Is the first and only strikeout of the game for Patrick Reyes. As we are all set and ready to go here for this bottom of the third, Cedar Park leads at 5-2. They've scored 2 and 3 runs and their 2 chances at the plate. Harvey looking to be the second Cedar Park Timberwolf to reach in the leadoff spot. Davis did it in the first. He could not replicate that success. As they start off, Harvey with the ball. This one swung on, drilled to right field. Niederhauser ranging back, and that ball is over the fence and out of here. And just like that, Cedar Park gets the run right back. That one just over the 320-foot marker out in right field. Makes it a 6-2 ball game. Cedar Park has 6 runs on 6 hits. Eastview has 2 runs on 2 hits.
Now batting for the Timberwolves, number 22.
So we will reset the third inning. Houston Molinaro, the left fielder, coming to the plate. He's 1 for 1 with the double. Takes the first pitch upstairs. That's a ball. 2-0 now. The 2-0 pitch. Velos comes set. Here's the delivery. That breaking ball can't find the zone. Now 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. Misses upstairs. A 4-pitch walk to Houston Molinaro. Becker to the plate now.
Number 5, Ethan Becker. If you got a chance, take it. Take it while you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it. 'Cause a dream won't chase you back. You're gonna
Becker tripled in his first plate appearance back in that big second inning for Cedar Park. As he now comes to the plate with one aboard. With nobody out as that one gets away from Quintanilla, the runner's going to advance. So now runner at second base with nobody out. There's the 1-0 to him. He fouls this one off. So Ethan Becker now a ball and a strike. The 1-1, runner goes, fouled off. So I'm getting a bunch of little bugs all over me. Here's Becker with the 1-2 count. Checked his swing, and they're going to say he went. That is strike 3. So there's the first out for Eastview. Comes underneath and Becker strikeout. He's 1 for 2 in the day now.
Second baseman number 15, Quint Mullen.
Brings up Quint Mullen. Quint is 1 for 1 on the day. A single came around to score a run back in the second inning. He comes to the plate with Molinaro threatening at second base. First pitch misses upstairs to him, ball 1. As that pitch got a piece of Quint Mullen as he heads to first base. Davis back to the plate for his third at-bat. He's walked and grounded out. But Cedar Park with a chance for another big inning, as they've got 2 aboard with 1 out, already 1 coming across here in the third inning. They've got their 4-run lead back. One misses outside to him. Velos looks in. Gets a sign from Quintanilla. The 1-0 pitch. Fouled back. There's a nice pitch from Velos there. ball and a strike now to Davis. Runners on the move. We've got a foul ball down the first base line. Velos back to the bump. The 1-2 pitch to Davis. That one just outside. We'll do it again. 2-2. That ball got away from him. Runners digging for third. And he'll be safe. They advance on the throw back to the pitcher. Mullen stays at first, however, so now runners on the corners, 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. One out, runners at first and third. Brandon Velos and Cade Davis. The 2-2 to Davis. That one downstairs, the runner goes, and he'll be safe. The throw down to third base will not be in time as they try to get him stealing home and trying to get back. But Molinaro remains. Quentin Mullen now stealing second, so runners at second and third. The count is full. Swift is on deck. Velos. The payoff pitch. Fouled off, out of play. Just off the roof of the Eastview dugout. So another 3-2 pitch will have to come to Cade Davis. Aaron comes set. Here's another 3-2. Upstairs, ball four, Cade Davis reaches for his second walk of the game.
Now batting for the Timberwolves, number 24, shortstop Julian Swift.
Can't afford another walk. Out of empty bases. Julian Swift is 2 for 2 today, a single and a double. Velos, first pitch to him. This is outside, runners will have to hold up. Now 1-0. So he hits this one out to left. Ellis chasing after it is there. The runner tags from third, so one run scores, but that is all. So good job by Swift to get that ball as far as they needed to score one run, but a good job by Rendell Ellis and Eastview of only allowing that one run. So Molinaro finally scores. He had been trying to make it happen for a while there. It's now Cedar Park with their largest lead of the ball game. It's 5 runs. That one misses away. The runners are going to advance. So that puts Quentin Mullen at third base and Cade Davis up to second. Alonso looking to make it a multi-hit game for himself. He's 1 for 2 with a ground out and a double. 1-0 pitch misses away, and the runners are going to advance again. One more will score as Quintanilla still doesn't have it. That'll make it an 8-2 ball game. Davis advances to third. Coming around to score is Quentin Mullen. The 2-0 pitch now. That one's lifted high in the air. Ellis drifting back, or excuse me, that's Niederhauser. He settles under it and is there for the putout. That one a little risky as well, but that'll do it, but not before Cedar Park tacks on 3 more in the bottom of the third. They lead at 8-2. They strand 1 aboard, but on the homer, a walk, a hit by pitch, and a walk. Cedar Park somehow found a way to score 3 runs. Now, Eastview will have a chance to try and put some on the board for themselves. It's Joe Quintanilla, Rundle Ellis, and Daniel Boyer do up for your Patriots. And it will be Adam Vaughn out there for his 3rd inning. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Eastview Baseball on Vype Live. Keep it here.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today. What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live, we bring your teams to you.
Adam Vaughn and the Cedar Park Timberwolves have an 8-2 lead as we head to the 4th inning. Eastview catcher Joe Quintanilla. As Joe in for his 2nd at-bat of the game. This back in the 2nd inning, he led off the 2nd as he pops up the first pitch out into shallow right and dropping that ball as that one is fair, and Joe Quintanilla now digging for 2nd, and he will be tagged out. So Joe Quintanilla given a gift and gives it right back. As he reached first on the error on the drop the ball, but instead he's just out. The regular 9-4 putout. Swing and a miss there for Ellis. This one's popped up in the infield on the 3rd base side. Underneath that one is Becker, and he is there for at number 2. So Daniel Boyer comes to the plate with 2 away. As Ellis popped out before we had time to talk about him. So he takes a swing and a miss at that one. Boyer down 0-2 in the count. Daniel struck out in his first plate appearance of the day. Here comes Vaughn, the 0-2. Fouled back, will do it again. Vaughn has been excellent in these 2 even-numbered innings. So here's another 0-2 to Boyer. Swing and a miss, got him for strike 3. So a quick 1-2-3 inning for Adam Vaughn in Cedar Park. They'll have a chance to tack on a few more as Adam Vaughn will lead it off in the bottom of the 4th inning. It'll be 4, 5, and 6. Adam Vaughn, Christian Pickens, and Jackson Harvey due for Cedar Park. Right after this, you're listening to Eastview Baseball on Vype Live.
Looking for future leaders we can trust and believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Texas. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It begins by making their grades and being on time for practice. It includes learning to listen, following directions, accepting responsibility, being a good role model. And it's about respect for officials, opponents, the rules, and each other. The result? It transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. High school sports. There's so much more than just a game. This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Aaron Velos back out there for inning number 4. Cedar Park in command tonight. They're looking to hold on to that first place ranking. I believe tonight's the night we get Georgetown and Rouse. That's doesn't get much better than that. Good matchup, good rivalry. So Adam Vaughn 1 for 2 on the day. Does have an extra base hit. Doubled back in the first. So here's Velos. First pitch of the 4th inning. Misses outside, that's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. That one sailed on Velos, but no damage. 2 balls, no strikes to the Timberwolf pitcher. Here's Aaron getting his sign. Nods his head, and here he comes with the 2-0 pitch. Misses outside with it. 4, 5, and 6 for Cedar Park this inning. Misses there in a 4-pitch walk to start us off in the bottom of the 4th. Brings up Christian Pickens. Pickens 0 for 2 on the day.
Christian Pickens.
Pickens flew out to end the 2nd inning, his last plate appearance. As he comes with 1 aboard and nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th. So he reaches out for that one, and that'll get by Berglund at second base. Good piece of hitting there to find the gap in the infield for Christian Pickens. There's now 2 aboard with nobody out.
Now batting for the Timberwolves, first baseman number 26, Jackson Harvey.
Harvey to the plate now, 1 for 2 today. A solo shot in the 3rd and a strikeout. We hit it off Velos last time. As the throwback is not going to be in time. So Jackson Harvey waiting on the first pitch to him. It's Vaughn and Pickens at first and second base. This one fouled back. Harvey wanted another one. He's got an 0-1 count. Velos looks in, and he'll step off. Not ready for it. Quintanilla showing some signs. Here's Velos once again. That one just misses the outside corner of the plate. Ball one. Molinaro on deck for Cedar Park. Unless we have a triple play. It's possible. There's the wind blowing steadily across the field from left to right. So that one skips in the dirt. Runners are going to go. They might have a chance at second. The throw down is going to be off the base. So Vaughn into third, Pickens into second. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Jackson Harvey. Looking at a 2-1 count. Cedar Park has scored 2, 3, and 3 in the first, second, and third innings. As they threaten here with nobody away and 2 runners in scoring position. And here's the 2-1 from Velos. That one's chopped, and that one clipped off the base. That's just an unlucky bounce for Torres. Both runners are going to come home as that ball skips all the way to the wall, but not able to get a look at it is Jackson Harvey, and that is just an incredibly unfortunate bounce for Eastview and for Gary Torres. Gary came sliding to a knee to try and backhand it, but it clipped off the base and took a weird high bounce all the way to the fence in right field. Niederhauser was able to track it down, and Harvey wasn't quite sure where it was, and he was stuck up at first base. But Vaughn comes to score, Pickens comes to score, and Cedar Park has their 10th run of the ball game. 10-8 now. So here's Houston Molinaro. 1 for 1 on the day, double and a walk. So he's showing bunt, he pulls back, it's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch, swung on, swung through. That's a ball and a strike now to Houston Molinaro. Houston has scored. He's reached safely in both of his plate appearances and has come around to score both times. That was in the second and the third innings. 2 so far for Cedar Park in the fourth, as this one's fouled off. 2 strikes on him. A lot of kids running around today. There's a couple more. The 1-2. That one misses low. They're just humping around the ballpark. Two balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first base. As that one will be a base hit into left. Runners have to go station to station and will hold up there. So Harvey to second. Molinaro to first, brings up Ethan Becker. So Ethan Becker 1 for 2 on the day, a triple and a strikeout. He comes to the plate with a chance to drive home one more, a runner at second base. Velos still looking for his first out of this bottom of the fourth, as they might just have him try and go as long as he can. Takes the first pitch, that's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch, Velos checking the runner at second base there. This one misses and gets away from Quintanilla. The runners are going to advance. Now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Becker waits. Here's Velos. That one misses inside. 2 balls and a strike now to Becker with Quentin Mullen on deck. The 2-1. Just outside, now 3-1. Now, if you're Eastview, you're looking at the scoreboard, and the run rule is threatening now. Runners at second and third, run rule of 10 after 4.5, so Eastview would still get a chance for a rebuttal. But here's the 3-1. This one right off of Velos, as that one will land foul. But of course, off of Velos and in play, he is down on the turf. We'll go ahead and move away, as that one just a tough liner from Becker on the single, as we're going to go ahead and take a break.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live, we bring your teams to you. Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
Looking for future leaders we can trust and believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Texas. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It begins by making their grades and being on time for practice. It includes learning to listen, following directions, accepting responsibility, being a good role model. And it's about respect for officials, opponents, the rules, and each other. The result? It transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. High school sports. There's so much more than just a game. This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today. What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in Texas, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question. So where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
So why do teenagers play high school sports?
My reason why is a sense of purpose.
My reason why is to inspire others.
One reason student athletes seldom mention is to get an athletic scholarship. They know that only 2% of all high school athletes are awarded a sports scholarship. So why do they play?
My reason why is friendship.
Tell us your reason using the hashtag #MyReasonWhy.
This message presented by the NFHS and the Texas University Interscholastic League.
So Aaron Velos able to walk off the field under his own power after a scary play there, as he took a liner off the bat of Ethan Becker on the mound, bringing in John Dougherty, number 22. So John will try and come and finish the inning. 3 runs have come to score in the 4th, and they've got runners at the corners with nobody away. And tough to continue after a play like that, after an injury like that, but we play on. Brings new batter to the plate for Cedar Park. Garcia with a 1-0 count. Make it 2-0. As John Dougherty, last time we saw him was a pinch hit opportunity back against Rouse on Tuesday, the 2-0 pitch. That one just inside. As John was able to take one the distance, hit a solo home run. Really kind of changed the attitude and the outlook towards the end of the game. His first pitch misses, or this pitch misses upstairs. That's a 4-pitch walk now to Garcia. And the bases are now loaded. Carter Wool up to the plate. Is Dougherty missing outside with this one? 1-0. Cedar Park starting to empty the bench. It's now the 1-0 pitch. That one skips in the dirt, runners stay. As the struggles continue for Dougherty.
Let's go, Carter! He doesn't hit it. What if he hits a grand slam and we're not watching?
11-2 ball game as 1 run came to score when the Becker hit, as that one drops in and misses. 3-0. Rhodes on deck for Cedar Park. As Wool went to go chase it. Now 3 balls, 1 strike, as he wants to stay in for the at-bat. The 3-1 pitch. That's a strike, now 3-2. The count goes full. The payoff pitch. That's laced. Foul. It's Carter Wool. A pinch hit opportunity for the Timberwolf. A ball here makes it a 10-run ball game. So he reaches out for it, and that will be a base hit into shallow right. 1 run comes to score. Becker will hold up there at third base, and we've got a 12-2 ball game on the single from Wool.
Now batting for the Timberwolves, number 12, Caleb Rhodes.
Caleb Rhodes will have another bases loaded chance for Cedar Park. They have a 10-point lead, 10-run lead. First pitch to him, misses 1-0. Louis Alonso looks like he'll remain on deck, no pinch hitter for him. So breeze starting to pick up as the temperature drops. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1. The 1-1 pitch. Here comes Dougherty. That's a beauty of a breaking ball. Nice pitch from John. That's a 1-2 count now. The 1-2 pitch. So he fouls it back, staying alive. Strike 2. As the count remains the same. Dougherty looks in, gets his sign. Here's the 1-2. Checks the swing. So now 2 balls, 2 strikes. So now Dougherty comes set for the 2-2. So that one's popped up. That one back into the net. The count will remain 2-2. Coming back to the plate. And Dougherty will head back to the mound. Alonso on deck. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled back again. The 2-2 pitch. That'll miss downstairs. Count goes full. Nowhere to put him for Dougherty. The payoff. That one's hit well into left. Ellis settles under it, makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. The throw home will not be in time. Another scores, but they do get the out and left.
Now batting for the Timberwolves, catcher number 19, Louis Alonso.
So Molinaro comes home. Nobody else advances. But now Eastview needs a pair. The top of the 5th. They've scored 2 today, but in non-consecutive innings. Or not in the same inning. 1 run in the 1st and the 3rd. So this one swung on and lifted high and tailing out of play, and it will. 9th batter of the inning for Cedar Park. And a few too many of those this season. Alonso 1 for 3 on the day. Down in the count 0-1. He steps out here. The 0-1. This one will be down for a base hit. They're sending the runner home. The throw from Niederhauser. Torres is there to catch it. And nothing else from there. Another run comes to score. So now runners at the corners for Dougherty. This would have been Adam Vaughn, but he'll be pinch hit for here.
Now batting for the Timberwolves, number 6, Tyler Clifton.
Tyler Clifton, number 6, to the plate, replaces Adam Vaughn, the pitcher. Here's Dougherty. Downstairs, ball 1. The 1-0. That one just misses inside. Tough call for Dougherty. The 2-0. Runner will advance from first to second. This is the 3-0 now for Dougherty. The 3-0. Swings at that one. So the at-bat will continue. That one borderline. Dougherty could have gotten the call, but leaving no doubt. It's Clifton. You'll have another one. The 3-1. That's ball 4. So truly clearing the bench for Cedar Park.
Now batting for the Timberwolves, number 11, Brooks Dillman.
Brooks Dillman, who we have seen in a pinch running capacity, comes to the plate with 1 away and the bases loaded. That one misses. So they're not helping Dougherty out. The 1-0 pitch. Is that one hit right at Torres? Gary knocks it down. He'll get the out at first. Another run comes home. Now there's 2 away in the 4th.
Now batting for the Timberwolves, number 16, Murray Robinson.
Brings Robinson to the plate. He'll bat with 2 aboard and 2 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Cedar Park leads at 13. One and 0. That one misses low and away. 2 balls, no strikes. Dougherty gets his side. Here comes his 2-0. That one catches the outside corner. Now 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1. That one chopped to Berglund at second, eats him up a little bit, makes the play though, and is there for out number 3. So Eastview needs 4 here in the top of the 5th if they want to keep the game going. It'll be 9-1-2. Torres, Berglund, and Huerta, barring any pinch hit opportunities for the Patriots. They'll trot Vaughn out there to see if he can try and go complete game. We'll be back in for the top of the 5th. Right after this, you're listening to Eastview Baseball on Vype Live.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
Hector Perez will be due up for Eastview, getting started in this top of the 5th. So he'll pinch hit for the first baseman, Gary Torres, who had a pretty good game defending over there at first base. And Berglund, his night has come to a close too, so it'll be Perez and then Walter. Might as well give Dougherty another crack at it. Don't hate the result he gave you last time. Here comes Hector Perez. Seen a lot of him in pinch hit spots as well as a pinch runner.
Leading up for the Patriots, number 21, Hector Perez.
But Hector will likely need to come around to score if Eastview wants to push this to a 6th and 7th inning. Vaughn starts him off with the ball outside. Now 2 balls, no strikes to Perez, as the long layoff for Vaughn shows a little rust here in the top of the 5th. And he finds the outside corner with that one. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1. This one's popped into the air. That one headed right back to the press box and out of play. Gotta watch any ricochets with all this expensive camera equipment and whatnot. And now 2-2. So that one just downstairs. The count goes full with nobody out. Sector fouls it off. As here's Vaughn once again, the payoff pitch. As Perez reaches out and pokes that one foul down the Cedar Park side. Another payoff. Was that one a beauty of a breaking ball to freeze up Hector Perez and send him down on strikes?
Now batting for the Patriots, number 7, Trey Walter.
That's the 7th strikeout of the game for Adam Vaughn, bringing Trey Walter to the plate. And Huerta will remain on deck, so Tyler will get a 3rd at-bat here this evening for Eastview. Nothing and 1 to Walter. One ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now to Trey. So here's Vaughn with the 1-2. So he reaches out and pokes that thing foul. So now 1-2 still. One away here in the 5th. That one just misses outside. Count goes 2-2. Pitch misses up and away. So another full count here for Eastview in the top of the 5th. Vaughn comes right back with it and misses outside. Trey Walter will head to first base on the base on balls. Brings Huerta up. Logan Niederhauser will be on deck.
Now back to the Patriots, number 11, Tyler Huerta.
First pitch to Tyler, misses upstairs. Tyler chops this one to second base, could be 2. The flip over for 1. The throw over is not going to be in time, so Huerta grounds into the fielder's choice, but the game stays alive. So pinch hitting now for Ryan Pullen is going to be Logan Niederhauser. Logan getting the start out in right field today, yet to see him at the plate.
Now batting for the Patriots, number 5, Logan Niederhauser.
Niederhauser takes the first pitch outside. That's 1-0. As Niederhauser fouls this one back, the count evens up. A ball and a strike apiece. 2 away, Eastview down to their final out. Santana on deck if we get to him. Zobin taking there, 1-2. As Niederhauser goes down on strikes. And with the 15-2 lead after 4.5 complete, that will do it for us here. So Cedar Park wins this one in 4.5. They win it 15-2. Cedar Park, as Liberty Hill goes up 12-3 in the top of the 4th, so a similar standing going on over there. Georgetown trails Rouse 2-0 at this point. So some updates from around the district, but Cedar Park wins it 15-2. Cedar Park tallies 12 hits and 1 error. Eastview scores 2 runs on 2 hits and a couple of errors for them. They fall to 1-11 on the district season. They will play again tomorrow afternoon at home. At home against Darker Heights. We will not be there for that. But we will be back next Tuesday for senior night against Marble Falls. Cedar Park improves to 9-3. They hold on to their spot in the district standings. They will, at the very worst, be tied for first place at the end of this evening as we head into our weekend. And that will do it for us. Hope you all enjoyed the broadcast. Hope you all have a good night. I'd like to thank you for tuning in on a Friday as a good way to kick off your week with some high school baseball. We're going to go ahead and sign off. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in, and I hope you all have a good weekend until we can be back with you on Tuesday for that senior night against Marble Falls. Have a lot of guys on this team to recognize. And there are a lot of good teams in this district, aren't there? Another Mercy Rule game as Cedar Park picks up the victory. Going to go ahead and sign off now. I've been Jack Farrell. One more time, I want to thank you all for being here. And we, from Cedar Park, Texas, getting ready to say goodnight.